Good evening, everyone. We decided to do a live event to thank everyone for the 2,000 subs plus. And this is going to be a special. The behind the scenes with a ghost, your one and only Vault Keeper. Lakea is going to do some Q&A on me. Then we're going to open it up for everybody else to do some Q&A. I may not answer all your questions, but I'll answer most of them. How about that?
Well, how does it feel to have 2,000 subscribers, Doc?
Never thought it'd make it this far.
I'm very proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Like I said, I never, ever thought it would get this far, y'all. Never thought it would get this far. I never figured anybody would want to listen to me. So,
Hello,
I thank y'all
everyone in
very
chat.
much. Hello, everybody. And like I said, this is a special to y'all so y'all can get to know the Vault Keeper a little better. I promised y'all this. I try to keep my promises.
True that. We still will be having our regular live stream tomorrow night. It will start an hour earlier than normal, though.
Yeah, it'll start at 7 because we have a special guest. We're going to have the youngest YouTube writer and narrator on tomorrow night. She's 11 years old, folks. I'm so proud of this little lady. That's what we got to do. We got to keep up and keep these kids going on the right track. 11 years old, she's already writing her own stories and then narrating them. That's her, that's just terrific.
So, I think it's absolutely amazing that somebody so young can, I just want to encourage her. I think she's absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, and I also got a special something else for y'all. Me and Mr. D has been working on the video I put up yesterday. I didn't have time, y'all, to look through the whole video. And while I was making the video, I'll be honest, I was not looking down on the ground for tracks and other evidence and stuff because I had a lot of stuff going on around me. Did not realize it, but there at one point, D has found where I was about 10 feet away from one of these creatures and walked right by it. He found it in the video. And Shadow Stalker, you found a bunch of stuff too, my man, that I didn't see. And there's certain times when I say I hear something and zoom in, I didn't see it because I'm not looking through the viewfinder at the time, but there's stuff there. So without further ado, Miss Lakea, what's your first question?
Well, I've already started telling everybody get their questions ready to ask you. I see Shadow Stalker that he said to tell you he saw a Sasquatch on one of your videos.
Well, dude, just tell me where. And like I said, I know that I apologize to y'all. This is a new camera, y'all. I did not know this thing had a autofocus on it, and you can hear it in the video steadily. And it sucked batteries down doing that so fast. It was unreal. And I didn't know it was on there. That has been kind of rendered fixed. Hopefully I will make sure the next time that is turned off, so that won't happen again. And I have replaceable, rechargeable, good batteries that will last longer than what I thought they should have lasted. What's up, brother? I see you in there, Mr. DW. Kids don't work out like that. Well, Lakea.
Sir.
I'm ready for my firing squad.
Okay. I want to know, out of all the encounter stories that you have done on your channel, which one was your favorite so far and why?
I'm gonna be a little biased, y'all. My favorite, I think, was Booger Valley. That went home for me because that happened right near me. The boy that I'm talking about that I portray in that was one of my good friends. That happened within walking distance from my house. So, like I said, that story that goes back to my childhood. So, I'm going to be biased. That's my favorite so far. But
Awesome.
what's the next one?
Okay. I want to know, because you're always talking about MREs and stuff. I want to know, what is your favorite food besides MREs?
Well, I have to say my favorite cooked food, because I'm not that big on fast food. There is a few places I'll stop and eat, but my favorite cooked food is a little thing that I call shish kebab, poor man shish kebab. And what you actually do, folks, is you take this roast, and it's got to be leaned up. You cut it up in little 1-inch squares. You put that in a cooking pan, and then you put bell pepper over top of it. You put some diced up fire roasted tomatoes over top of it. You can put carrots. You can put potatoes. Yeah, I've even have put pineapple in it. And you take and put a little roux mix over top of that. You cover it up with aluminum foil, stick it in the oven, and let it cook for about 2.5 hours on 350. And I want to tell y'all something. It makes its own gravy. You put some egg noodles down or a little thing of rice, plain rice, put that over top of it. It'll make you want to slap somebody.
Old School Wrecker wants to know, what experience made you decide to start your YouTube channel? And I'm assuming that's what got started. See it.
Y'all have Dark Waters to thank for that. After talking to him and him listening to me and some of the stories I told him, and like I said, he vetted out my background and different things. And like I said, and he encouraged me, dude, you need to start a YouTube channel. You've got enough knowledge that you can help people. And he's the reason why I got started. Next question.
Do you know anything about the Mandela effect? Where people remember things one way and it seems to be changed now?
A little bit, but y'all got to understand, I've had so many concussions. I think the Mandela effect is normal because half the time I can't remember what's going on from one minute to the next. I'm talking about sometimes I have a hard time remembering what I have for breakfast.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Russell wants to know, hey Vault, what caliber is your personal carry gun?
Which one? I have anywhere from usually 2 to 3 guns on me.
What's the one that you normally carry around while you're in office? The one I always see on your side.
That's usually a Glock 17.
Joe wants to know.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm partial to a 9mm because it's a readily available caliber, and I don't care what anybody tells y'all, folks. A 9mm will get the job done just as well as a 40, 45, 357. Any of that, it's gonna do just as well. It's gonna do just as good. And like I said, no matter where you are, you can just about pick a 9mm up anywhere.
Okay. Like I said, Joe wants to know, what do you do for fun besides searching for cryptic animals and drinking coffee?
Well, I do like to go out target shooting. I do a whole lot of shooting, yeah. Do a whole lot of shooting. for fun sometimes. I know this don't sound like fun to a lot of people. The local police department where I'm close to, I help train some of their newer officers that most people have never held an AR or have never had any kind of tactical training. And I help out, just volunteer, just give them pointers and stuff, and they're gracious enough to let me come out and aggravate them. So stuff like that.
Just to let you know, every once in a while I can hear you breaking up just a little bit. I don't know if that's your end or mine.
Maybe my end. Hold on. Where's my hammer?
Speaking of coffee, what's your favorite coffee?
Coffee.
I've actually had people ask me what's Valt's favorite. I mean, do you like, flavored coffees, cappuccinos, mochas?
Well, my favorite is just like a dark roast coffee, and I like Irish creamer, and that's all I put in it. And if I don't have Irish cream, I will take my one of my favorite flavors is caramel. I'll use it. I ain't too big on the sugar part, but usually I just use like a flavored creamer or something. But my favorite creamer, if I'll go back to time and time again, is Irish cream. I just like it.
So who do you think would win if an alpha male Bigfoot and an alpha male Dogman, with both of them being very ticked off?
No, I'm a Bigfoot man now. Bigfoot's gonna kick his ass. That's hands down. Bigfoot's gonna rip him a new one. Next question.
Famine wanted to know: does Vaught have government military experience or private military experience?
No.
I think that's the whole military and government thing. I think that's one of the things, though, that you have said repeatedly you kind of try to stay away from.
Yeah.
You just say you have affiliations.
Yeah, that's the way I like to keep it. I try to tell everybody, I have never belonged to any of the armed forces, but I have worked closely with a lot of the armed forces, and we'll leave it at that.
Brian wants to know: do you like to go fishing?
Yes, but I don't eat fish, so.
How can you not eat fish?
Because I don't like them. When I was little, I got sick off of them. Hey, brother, I'm sorry you got to go to bed. Thanks for dropping in, man.
Do you have a favorite secret fishing spot?
Do I have a favorite secret fishing spot? I did when I was a kid, but I don't anymore. I don't go fishing that much. Not unless you count throwing dynamite in the water.
My chat's acting up, so y'all just bear with me. I'm trying to get to your questions, but 1 minute it'll speed up and the next minute it'll stop. So technology these days.
Do I like, what is that shadow saying? God damn it, run away.
Do you like alphabet soup, Bolt?
No.
I don't think I've ever seen you really eat soup besides maybe chicken noodle soup.
I eat. Yeah, I like chicken and dumplings and stuff like that, but no, I'm not big on that.
What's the craziest place worldwide, Vault, that you've traveled to? That you can name. Let me add that you can name.
Probably Switzerland. Them people are too damn nice. They creep me out because they're too damn nice. I'm talking about that they're real friendly, real helpful, and it's just like, okay, what it feels like they're setting you up for, like, the lamb to slaughter. They're just way too freaking nice. I would have to say that's the creepiest, the nicety of them. I'm talking about just they go above and beyond what you would think they should.
Vault, Brian wants to know, have you got a new microwave?
Yes, I've had one for a while, and no, Lakia still cannot touch it.
Yes, he
I got
says,
her
no,
one
I'm
for
not allowed to.
yeah. She's got one now in her office, and 2 fire extinguishers.
Um, what would cause multiple entities to follow a family from home to home, and how would you go about investigating that?
Well, that sounds like it's attached to someone in that home. It is what it sounds like, and you would have to. What I would first do is split them all up and interview them and start my investigation on each and every one. Not just, you can't do it as a whole, because then you can't get down to who it's attached to, and then how did it get attached to them and why. Next question.
Said, so what is Vault's secret now that he hit more than 2,000 subscribers?
That's y'all are hearing my secret. I don't let people know who I am. I will, like I said, we ain't finished. Lakea's got some more stuff. I've been warned that, it's going to get interesting.
This is just a little impromptu, guys, for y'all to get to know, kind of the Vault behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Because,
the ghost.
Yeah, the ghost of him, because a lot of people want to know, and of course he has to keep some secrecy to his persona. Hello, Mr. Chaos, how are you?
Mr. Chaos.
But, he wanted to, let some of you that he isn't in contact with on a regular basis, get to know him a little bit better. How old were you, Vault, when you had your first cryptid experience?
My first cryptid, I think, like I said, I told that on Wes. It was on Sasquatch Chronicles. I do believe I was 13, almost 14. That's my first cryptid experience.
I want to know, what's your favorite color?
Black, baby, black.
See, you knew that was my favorite color. I love color black. I don't know why. You see me dressing black almost every day when I'm at work, so I don't know. It goes with everything. Makes you slimmer.
It makes me disappear.
Would you ever share your face with your fans?
Would I ever do a what?
Well, would you ever show your face to your fans? I know some people say fans. We like to say family or subscribers. I know Vault will slip up and say fans, even though that's only because he's heard it from somebody else. But
it works better not having a face to keep anonymity, because I like to look at it like this. I like to walk to a credit room, shake your hand, and 10 minutes later you don't even remember me.
Oh, you're very memorable. I hate seeing you.
No,
you are very, if a person meets you face to face, the way I met you for the very first time face to face, believe me, you're one of those people that are unforgettable.
Well, that's because I wanted to be remembered then, but 90% of the time I don't want to be remembered. It works better that way.
Soul Boogie, did I receive your email? I fell asleep.
She's got a lot of emails she's got to go through, y'all. I just got on to her for that.
He really did. No lie. Right before we went live, he said, now, Lakia, you've got these emails backed up. You've got to get on them. And I was like, boss, I'm so sorry. I actually fell asleep sitting there working on a collab and fell smooth asleep. And I've been asleep for like 8, 9, 10 hours. I was tired. For the past 2 weeks, I've been up late and working all day, and I had to get some sleep.
Cheese.
Not with that wine. No, I do not.
See that? Y'all see what I have to deal with? I only keep her up for 24 hours at a time.
Mario wants to know, what's your favorite gun you own out of all of them?
Oh.
Yeah, your absolute favorite gun you own out of all of them.
That's like trying to pick a favorite kid, yo. Oh. I guess I would have to say it's I guess it's the one I keep on me 99% of the time would be my Glock. It's It's not something you go down to the local gun store and buy. It's been customized, and I customize all my guns myself. And no, I don't recommend just any Joe Mo freaking customizing their gun. I've had a lot of experiences and a lot of times with firearms. The one you seen in the video was my tried and true trusted, and every one of my guns has a name. I name them just like my kids. Seen in the video, that was Frankenstein. You won't find another one like it. I guarantee you. It's built from the first screw to the last screw by me.
Speaking of which, I've actually had 2 emails received just wanting to know, do you have children?
Yes, I do.
Just had to ask. I don't know why. A lot of people ask me questions about you, and I'm like,
Yes, I have. I have children. I won't talk about them because we have radicals every once in a while that sneak in here and listen. And you talking about make somebody go left? A mama bear ain't got shit on me.
my chat. Okay, my chat stalled out again. Good. Work with me, technology, please. Like I said, Night Mr. Chaos, thank you for popping in.
Dude, I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, can't wait to talk to you and your daughter tomorrow night. Paul G wants to know, what do you think would be a good first gun for home protection?
Good gun for home protection. I would say go and get you a Glock 19 and get you some self-defense rounds and put in it. And what I would suggest you buy is Hornady self-defense. They're made to, when they hit a wall, to open up and not expand and keep going through multiple different walls. And go out, buy you a bunch of ammunition and go to the range and put a lot of rounds down range. Get very, very, very comfortable with that gun. And if you have children around, understand, teach them, you don't touch this. This is not a toy. You keep it put up. If my weapon is not on me, it may be a mag loaded, laying close by, but there's not one in the chamber. There's not one in, there's not a mag in it.
Let's see.
You know how many people have been killed by unloaded guns?
A lot.
Yeah. People say, well, what do you mean? Just about everybody I've ever heard accidentally shoot themselves. Well, I thought the gun was unloaded. Or that have killed someone. Well, I thought the gun was unloaded. I was starting to clean. Yeah. Unloaded guns kill more people than you would think. Always make
allegedly sure. Unloaded guns.
Yeah. Well, however you want to say it. But if you hand me, if I hand you a weapon, you can ask Lakeia. I don't care if I know it's not loaded. I make sure there's not a mag in it. I open it up. I physically see, check it. I close it. I hand it back. If I hand it to her, I want her, after she just watched me do it, check that weapon again. And when she hands it back to me, it's going to be checked again. Don't anybody ever say, why you do? Because it's safety. You can't be too safe with a firearm, y'all.
I found that very, very, very true. I'm great at shooting guns. Vault knows this. I'm very, very accurate. However, I'm actually scared. I'm scared of guns, believe it or not. I really am.
And she's surrounded by them. Get that.
But, you know, I was taught, you know, safety first. Absolutely.
Shadows made a comment. A gun is always loaded. Brother, you're most definitely right. I don't care if what anybody tells you, that gun is loaded until you make sure yourself, you physically inspect it yourself, that gun is loaded. And unless you plan on killing something, your finger should never be on the trigger.
Let's see.
Polly G says, yes, I was shot by an unloaded gun.
Oh, Paul G, yeah, I was shot by an unloaded gun. I've seen that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. More people are shot, more people are killed by supposable unloaded guns than anything else. And I'm a big look. Like I said, I help teach police officers, and that's the one thing I drill is gun safety. You can never be too safe. You know, people think because I've got freaking an arsenal that, you know, I'm just no. I gun safety. Gun safety. You cannot be too safe. You can't say it enough.
Good night, Brian. Thank you for stopping in.
Thanks, Brian. Swan Dweller, what's going on, brother?
See, you're getting chat before I am. I'm going to have to close out my chat and then reopen, I think.
Okay. Ha, ha, ha. I got it for you.
Yeah, you seen DW before I did, too.
Yeah. Shadow, somebody else, DW, tried to get me to do a couple of special videos on gun safety and drills and stuff. And I thought about it, but that leads into a whole nother realm where I do a video for a gun drill, and somebody, one of these kids watch it, go out and they shoot themselves or their buddy, and now they want to come back and sue your old buddy Vault, and then we got to have a funeral.
Oh, Vault, you've already got your first thumbs down on this one. Oh, darn.
Okay.
Shit like that makes me laugh.
It's not bothering me. If you don't like it, don't click on it. I'm not in control of your clicker. You are.
Me.
I'm not in control of the clicker. You are.
We were talking about that earlier today. About why do people, I mean, I guess it's just out of nosiness.
I don't. And what first thing somebody's going to say, well, it's a clickbait title. No, it's not. I've made a living out of being a ghost. The easiest way to hide folks is in plain sight. I'm a good example of that. I'm hiding right now talking to you.
Sherry, you're exactly right. If you're going to get a gun, get it registered, take lessons on how to fire and care for it, and practice shooting the range. You're exactly right. I agree with that.
Yes, ma'am. Like I said, I can't. When you walk into my gun, I've got more than one gun room. When you walk into every one of my gun rooms, the first thing it says, these guns may be loaded. Keep your hands in your pocket. Does it not say that, Lakaya?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much clearer to be when you walk in that room. These guns may be loaded. Keep your hands in your pocket, because these are not toys. There's no reason why you should be playing with anything. If I want you to hold one, I will hand it to you.
Exactly. Exactly. I absolutely agree. Well, I got a message, a private message on my YouTube channel the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And they were asking me personal questions about you. No, they were asking me personal questions about you, which I found odd, first of all. But second of all, I guess they thought I was gonna like spill like your whole life story for some reason, which I know better. I don't even know everything about you, but you know, I know better than that. But I was sitting there thinking on one of the things that was said to me in the message, and it said, so what does Vault do on dates? I found it very odd, but I was sitting there wondering, what do you do on dates? Like, do you take your chicks out in the woods like squatch hunting?
Did Vamp ask you this?
No. No, you silly.
Well, it's been a long time since I've been out on a date. I don't know if we need to, if you want to go into that or not.
That's right. Good question. Vault Keeper, what are you going to do with all the knowledge you have obtained over the years? Will you write a book or something eventually?
Never thought about writing a book. Actually, that's what this channel is for, is to spread the knowledge I have. And I don't think I actually have a whole bunch of knowledge. I learn stuff all the time. That's just like I told D and stuff. As long as I've been running around, fooling around with Sasquatch in the woods and stuff like that, I've actually never run across a nest until my last video. It's in the video. I don't know if D is going to point it out when he does his review of the video, but it's right before, if you look right before the stick, and that stick, I don't know if it fell or if something threw it, but somebody says, well, we heard a snap before it fell. Yeah, you heard a snap because it hit the limbs above the tree that I was in and broke in 2 pieces. I wasn't standing anywhere near a tree at the time, and like I said, I don't know if it was throwed or if it fell out of that pine tree. It was a pine limb, fell out above and hit something else and broke on the way down. But 2 pieces fell, so it broke in the air. And I'm sorry for y'all when I cleared my throat. It scared a bunch of people, they said. But I told y'all in the description beforehand, I cleared my throat, and that's me.
Swamp. Yes, I just seen your comment. Swamp wants to don't like hot pockets.
What?
Do you like hot pockets?
Do I like hot pockets? No, yes. I do not. I cannot stand them nasty ass bastards.
Hey, I like the pepperoni ones, which is what blew up your microwave. But
see there, that's another reason why not. Hot pockets don't last long around me. They tend to expire.
How old were you when you heard of Bigfoot or Sasquatch for the very first time?
Around 13 years old, the very first time I had an encounter with one.
No, I think they're asking, like, when you first heard stories about them or ever heard, was told about them or talked to the town or...
Around 13, that's when my granddaddy set me down and explained to me there are things out there in these woods that can hurt you, and most people either don't know they exist or don't want to know they exist.
Do you think Bigfoot will ever be held in captivity?
You remember what we read, folks? Somebody was nice enough to go find this law I was talking about, that the government was nice enough to write up, and it's on my channel now under my comments, and I cannot remember. Lakea, do you remember who that was that sent that to us?
No, I don't. I know what you're talking about, though, but I don't remember who sent it.
If I'm not mistaken, it's under the last video I just put up. It's under the comments in that. And I believe when Uncle Sam decides that, yes, it needs to be known that there's one there, you may start seeing them in zoos and everything else. But understand, if you kill one in this law, I said you can go read. I don't know who the viewer was to put this up, but like I said, I'd seen it a long time ago. But if you kill one, it states in there the government will come find you and take the body. They claim even a dead body before you kill one. Now, does that make any sense to anybody?
Tater, did I just read you correctly that you just got out of the hospital? I hope you're feeling okay.
Who's that?
Tater Mater.
Tater, I hope you get to feeling better. Hey, I got some stuff over here to do 2 things for you. It'll either cure you or kill you.
Hey, if you had a decision to make, would you save me from an aggressive dog man, or would you haul ass?
Would I save you?
Would you save me from an aggressive dog man, or would you just haul ass out of there?
I'd save you. Hell, you know, if without you, how the fuck am I going to eat? I can't even get into my own bank account. I think that's job security for her, y'all. I honestly do.
Okay, Val, please answer this question, even with a simple yes or no. Does the government have any life specimens captured for study? How would you know that?
I would rather. Let's see.
Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth.
I say this. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
You're so funny.
I'm not going. That's a loaded question, and I'm not putting my finger on the trigger. I'm not the person you need to be asking. I would write your congressman.
I told you to plead the fifth. Just
That's hey, there's Zulu in
some
here.
things you cannot answer. That's all I'm going to say. Some things you just can't answer. And yeah, plead the fifth and avoid a fishy question. Exactly. Exactly.
Like I said, write your local congressman and ask
My
him.
thing is that is not a direct yes or no answer, only because unless you're able to go right up to it, shake hands with it, steal some DNA or some hair, how is anybody to say whether yes or no? People can see documents, but unless you have been there, seen it there, know it's there, you can't, definitively answer yes or no.
Well, this is the thing. I'm not a believer. I'm a knower. Regardless if the government says they exist, I've been too damn close to them too many times. The last video will show that. I don't. Like I said, that's not to me. I hate politics, so I stay away from the government. They don't like me, and I don't like them. We're here to help you.
Tom says, Lakea, I would like to ask about an encounter Tracy recently discussed. The dude who was whizzing out the side door of the van on Mr. Bigfoot. Did this really happen? Thanks, Tom.
Yes, and it wasn't recent. This that happened.
Is that on one of Wes's shows?
Yes, that's off Sasquatch Chronicles.
See, I have no idea.
That happened back when Wes first started his show. That happened several years ago. That wasn't a recent encounter, and that man actually broke down on the show. Wes is like, I didn't know whether to keep talking, to kick him off, because I didn't want to, because he broke down, got emotional on the show, and this man he wound up having to go have psychological help because that's how traumatic.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, when people come with encounters, I personally believe them. You have to believe them at face value. What they're telling you is authentic and true. Because unless you can absolutely prove that they're liars, I'm the type of person, I take a person for their word.
Look, y'all would not believe some of the shit that I have heard. Bigfoot opens up a portal every night in this one woman's house, and she can't keep peanut butter and jelly in her house because Bigfoot likes peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Y'all all I do is just sit and listen, because sometimes, even though it may sound crazy, there may be a little truth in what's going on, because even Wes, if you go listen to him, and he's going to be back on our show soon, he tells this one woman swore up and down these 3 black guys that she lived in the middle of freaking nowhere. There wasn't another house nowhere around her. These 3 black guys lived in the woods and come up and bothered her at her house every freaking night. Well, Wes asked her, why do you say they're 3 black guys? Because they're just all dressed in black. I can't see nothing but black. Even their eyes are black.
Well, Bob, do you remember when I first met you? And we were talking about strange occurrences, strange encounters, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you about my grandmother when I was little. She lived in a house, and she kept saying somebody was trying to break in her house, to where she put bars up on the windows. She put an actual gated fence around her carport to lock her car in. I mean, it was absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I don't think that was people.
Well, the fact of the matter is, though, she called the police, and they would come out and investigate. Couldn't find any fingerprints, couldn't find anything messed with. She knew she kept seeing them in the windows of, beside her house and stuff. And finally, one night, she got up, she looked out the window, and the window was right above where her car was parked in the carport that was gated and locked, by the way, with a padlock. And there was it looked like a little child, solid black. I'm talking about black as night, laying in the back seat of her car. And she took a picture out of her bedroom window, called the police. They got there. There was nothing in her car. The car was still locked. Nobody had touched it. She actually had put baby powder all around the handles and everything. That way, if somebody, touched it, you could tell. But nothing was ever found. But she did have a picture where it showed there's this big black blob in the backseat of her car.
See, I think that was paranormal. I don't think that was people. I don't think that was, well, I per se, I don't think it was a creature. I think that was paranormal. It may have been a paranormal creature, but I think that was paranormal because it had to get through all that stuff that you done told me she had put up, and it's still getting through there. But it ain't unlocking gates, and it ain't opening car doors and stuff. I think that was paranormal.
The thing is, she would always see it staring in like her doors, her windows on her doors for the front and the back of the house. She could see it, at times looking in through the windows. And like I said, she has the picture. I do believe she still has it. I'm not for sure. But she still has the picture with this huge black blob in the backseat of her car. And weird things would happen, but we never seen it come in the house.
I think it was trying to get y'all to invite it in. Sometimes things can't come in unless they're invited.
Yeah, true. Very, very true. But I was a little girl when this happened, and it kind of freaked me out. But I was a weird little girl anyway.
You're still weird.
I was the type that I had to sleep in the middle of the bed on my back with the cover and pillows tucked all around me. If a hair off my head, a leg, a foot, arm, whatever, stuck out over the edge of the bed, I believed truly that something under my bed, this chainsaw man, was going to come up and go around the edge of the bed with the chainsaw and cut off whatever was hanging off the edge of the bed.
Well, if I hear a chainsaw running, I know that I know you got some kinky shit going on.
I used to believe this man was going to come and cut off something. If I threw a leg off the edge of the bed, he was going to cut it off as long as it was nighttime. I don't know why. I don't know what made me believe that. It was just all of a sudden I was laying there one night, and it stuck with me for several years.
That's freaky. Next question. Hey,
Vamp, how are you?
Hey, Vamp. See, she heard me say her name. She came in.
I was scrolling back up the chat to see if I could.
Servants in the Force.
Let's see.
Roman said she's 40 and she still feels that way, Lagaya.
I'm telling you. Vault, do you think there's any truth behind the legend of Boggy Creek?
Yeah, very much so. What most people don't understand, Boggy Creek, that's just the Boggy Creek monster is just one name they had for that creature up in that, well, for those creatures in that area. It's not just one, it's more than one. You have the Sulphur River monster, the Sulphur Bottom monster. You have the Boggy Creek monster. You have the Booger of Boggy Creek. That's one of the things that makes it hard. I keep telling people to research this stuff to tie everything together, because this one community right here of people may be calling this creature one thing, and the community right down the road from it's calling it something else.
Well, I've seen two now, and I'm going to throw this up there. What was the tattoo on Vault's left wrist? I've seen two of them. So I have not watched your video. Did it show it in the video?
I don't know. I did not realize it showed it, but
well, you've already told everybody what it is anyway. It's not
It's not on my wrist. It's on my forearm. That's the Vault Keeper. I told y'all that's not just, I don't play the Vault Keeper just as a persona. I am the fucking Vault Keeper. I've been the Vault Keeper for many damn years. I got that name a long time ago.
Let's see. But yeah, I meant to ask that question earlier because I seen somebody else ask it as well. And
It's
of
probably,
course,
I got tattoos all over me, y'all. But like I said, that if anybody ever tells y'all they're the vault keeper, tell them to roll up their damn sleeves. And if they don't have my picture on their arm in ink and it says the vault keeper, tell them to go take a hike because it ain't me.
how many tattoos do you think you have, Vault? Because I know you. I know you've. From what I can see with clothing on, I know you have a bunch.
I say you getting.
But give me an average number. About how many tattoos do you think you're up to now?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got around 18 that I can think of. Yeah, 18.
Oof. I was trying to think how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5, 6, somewhere in there.
That goes back to somebody wanting to know if I would FaceTime some of my people. Why would y'all want to see my ugly mug?
Tats, boogers, and devil's cut. Oh yeah, yeah.
What?
Pictures or it ain't true. He does have a lot of tattoos, Vamp. I promise you. I haven't seen all of them, but he does have a.
Look up.
He does have a lot of.
Well, if you go look at my video, if y'all seen the vault tattoo, I didn't realize it shows. You're gonna see. I got 1, 2, 3,
Now
5.
come on, Vault. You know, people. We're gonna dissect when we don't
I
know
know.
about somebody. We want to know everything, so we're gonna dissect everything they put up.
4 on my left hand. Oh, shit, there's another one. Hold on, I got 19. I forgot that one. I just found another one.
You are not right. You are not right.
I am right. That's the one. It snuck by me.
Do you have any piercings?
Nope.
Have you ever had piercings?
Yeah, I had my ear pierced for a while, and I just got tired of it and took it out.
Do you have any complete like sleeves done in tats?
No.
Or is yours just like
I don't have any complete sleeves. I don't have. Most of mine were done myself. I've got a few that were done by other people, but most of mine were done myself. Most all my tattoos have a meaning, and that may not mean nothing to nobody else. They just have a meaning to me.
Oh, awesome, Agent Shadow Wolf. He said, hey, Lakea, tell Vault and DW whenever you talk to him, they helped inspire me to get into horror narration. Going to be uploading some narrations this week. That is absolutely awesome.
Hey, that's great. Send us a link so I can subscribe, dude. If you need some help, you let me know. I don't know how.
And I talked to go ahead.
I don't know how much help I can be, but I'll try to do anything I can. I know what you were going to say, Lakay. You talked to Papa Midnight a while ago.
I did, and tomorrow night, because we've got a little bit of a lineup. I know we're going to have Mr. Chaos and his daughter on, Little Miss Chaos. I love that, by the way. I'm hoping to get Chaos Theory on, Chaos Theory Productions, because he sent me an interesting email, and I want to hear a little bit more about what he knows. And I think Papa is supposed to be on tomorrow night to let us know kind of his plans of what he's got.
He kind of told me what his plans are, and I'm not going to spill the beans on that one. I'm going to let that go for tomorrow night. I like his idea. I'm hoping everybody else does. He's got a unique style he's going to put to the hard narration. So
yes, I believe so. I think it's going to be something new and fresh and just absolutely unique. Vault, are there any three-toed tracks in your area?
I haven't found any, but the three-toed things. A lot of people don't realize their toes and stuff are not like ours. Like, well, they've never had shoes on. So when you don't wear shoes, your foot automatically is spread out. It's not confined. And they may have actually been a rock or something else, or it could have been something in between his toes that made his toes spread out or whatever. And it makes it they get, they get odd toe shapes, because I've seen the same trackway where you can see 5 toes on each foot, and all of a sudden he takes a step. Well, he may have stepped on a rock or something else, went in between his toes or something, and his toes spread out. Well, now it looks like he's got 4 toes or maybe 2 toes.
Oh, Vault, somebody wants to know, how old are you?
Old
as dirt.
Hey.
I couldn't help it.
I'll tell you this much. I'm older. I'm older than 40, younger than 50.
Older than dirt. No, I'm playing.
You better hush.
What do you feel about the Survivor Man's series of him going out and looking for Bigfoot?
To be honest with you, I've only seen like bits and pieces of a couple of episodes. I like his idea. He didn't go into it either not believing, and he didn't go into it believing. He went into it with an open mind to see what is there, because he had some experiences he could not understand. So I like that. He didn't go into it one way, too far on one side and too far on the other. He went into it, kind of in the middle. This could be or it couldn't be. All he knew is he had some experiences that he could not understand. But so that's one thing I don't do very much. I don't sit down and watch a whole lot of TV. I just never have. Most of the time,
but I do know you're into movies.
Oh, yes. And I like movies. I usually put a movie. I'm guilty of this. I take in my big ass fucking tank I drive. I got it fixed where I can put a movie on right next to it. Most of the time I listen as I'm going down the road, because I don't like to fly, y'all. I will, but I like to be, I'm one of them control freaks. I like to drive. So I drive, because you never know. I may get sidetracked for 2 days because I seen a big ball of yarn over there in somebody's yard or something.
And y'all heard it from him first. He is a control freak. I will vouch for that.
Oh, yes. I got to be in control. That way I know what the hell's going on.
Yes, I was just talking to Miss Sherry in chat, and she was talking, she'd been sick.
Yeah.
And she wanted to narrate a story for us. Well, I found one that I think would be really good for her to narrate. Do you remember the one about the ghost at the rest stop area?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to let Miss Sherry narrate that one. It's one of my favorites.
And that's a true one, yeah. That's an actual true one. That's a freaky one.
But I think she'd be really good at doing that one. It's like I said, it's one of my favorites, and I just happened to stumble back across it the other day, and I realized that it had not been recorded yet. It's one that we have on file, but it had not been recorded. So I thought that would be a really good one to send her.
Yeah. Any of y'all that want to do one, it may, like I said, I know we take our sweet time doing stuff, but that's because telling y'all, I get so many projects going, and then I get sidetracked because somebody might call me or something may go on, and I wind up just like Bird.
Yeah, there's a lot of behind the scenes things where we don't just sit and record or sit and do live stream. Emails get stacked up, research gets stacked up, other projects going for a long time get stacked up, calls come in, and sometimes you just need a day of rest.
That's like right now, I've got another area I'm fixing to leave. I was going to leave this week and go, but some other stuff come up. It's probably going to be next week. I'm going to drop the beans on something, Miss Lakea, since you like dropping the beans on stuff. One of the things that came up, y'all, this is how scatterbrained I am. Guess what tomorrow is, people? It is Miss Lakea's birthday.
No, you weren't supposed to tell that to nobody.
So we're going to celebrate Miss Lakea's birthday. I couldn't leave during the week her birthday is. I've got to scare the hell out of her, real good. So.
Any other real ghost stories off the top of your heads? I've got several ghost stories. I actually have a ghost that lives in my house. If you want to call him a ghost, it's actually a gentleman. But he lives in my house.
I've had a lot of paranormal stuff, but that stuff doesn't bother me. And it's kind of like a cat that keeps running across your yard. If cats don't bother you, you don't pay it much attention, do you? And
that's true. I cannot believe you told everybody it was going to be my birthday tomorrow, though.
So everyone can go ahead and wish you a happy birthday, because in some places it may already be midnight. So technically it's your birthday.
Okay, chat. Can y'all guess how old I am? And you will not offend me if you guess too high, and you damn sure won't offend me if you guess too low.
She said I was older than dirt earlier, so I that means she had to be around that long too, don't it? So since she knows.
Very rarely can people really guess my age, to be honest.
She looks like a freaking little 12-year-old menace is what she looks like, y'all.
I'm past the legal age. Let me just put it that way. I'm over 21.
Yeah, almost a couple of times.
Yeah, plus a couple years. Plus a few more.
Hey.
But I will tell you my exact age. I am not shy. I'm proud of how old I am. I have been through a lot in my life, a lot of horror stories. And ooh, I see a winner already.
Yep, I do too. I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta get me a cup of coffee.
If you're in chat, because Papa Midnight got it correct. Yes, Amber, you're correct as well. No, I'm playing. Add a year. I wished. I actually had to take the calculator out the other day and try to figure out how old I was, because I honestly don't keep up with birthdays. I'm bad like that, but I do not keep up with birthdays. I always say I'm 29 plus. Yeah, Papa, you were the close. Just add a year to it. You're correct about my age right this second.
See, they were trying to get me to tell my age earlier.
Yeah, like I was saying, I always tell them I'm 29 plus.
I'll give y'all a hint to get y'all into it.
No, I told the ones that got it correct that they're correct right now. Add a year.
I was actually talking about my age, but never mind.
Oh, you're older. You're older than dirt.
What did I tell you? Your birthday ain't got here yet. Do you want to see it? I got a fresh case of duct tape. Don't make me come in there.
Hey, boss man, does that mean since you decided to help my birthday for everybody, does that mean I get like a bonus or gift card? And gifts do not mean new tires to travel your bumpy ass either.
I'll think about it. I'll put it to you that way.
Y'all, Vault, he's very generous. He really is. He really is. I'm always playing with him for bonuses. He's very generous to me. He's a good boss man. So is EW. They're great boss men. I know there are two people that I can call anytime, day or night, about anything.
Hell, you can
they'll be there.
You could give yourself a freaking was it Rob? Rob is so freaking close that y'all, he can taste it. That's how old I am.
Who? Let me see.
Uh,
Do I even know how old you are? For real? Let me think.
I don't know. Sometimes I have to remember how the hell old I am. I have to go back and count.
I know. I did the whole calculating thing not too long ago, trying to figure out my birthday because I just don't pay attention to it.
Nope, I'm not 40. I told you I'm older than 40 and less than 50. And I told you, dude, you're close. He's trying to kill me though. He's going the wrong direction.
But yes, my birthday is tomorrow. Nothing special. I always stay low key. I've always been that way. I've been that way my whole life.
No, Vamp, I'm not that old. I'm still frisky.
Hey, but you know what though? I'm gonna tell you. This is something that y'all are gonna get a little insight of me. I, dating wise, during my lifetime, always chose older men.
Ding ding
Don't lie.
ding ding ding. Vamp.
Hold on, my phone is blowing up every time.
As long as don't actual blow up.
No, thank goodness.
Give her a what?
I didn't see it. I wasn't even watching comments. I turned my head.
Russell's crazy tail.
But I literally, if I go to buy cigarettes or anything like that, I literally still get carded.
I tell you, she looks like a little evil 12-year-old.
No, I don't.
Yes, she does.
You tell me, I can remember turning 21, and people used to tell me, "Oh, are you going to go out partying?" And, "Oh, you can go. You buy your first beer yourself, and no, you can do this. No, you can go do that." And they said, "But you know, sometimes looking younger than your age is not a good thing." And I said, "But yes, it is. That way, when I get old, I'll still look good."
Yeah, dude, you may be older than me, but my body says otherwise.
Them don't fall in the microwave.
Yeah. I act like most people can't believe that I'm retired. I don't. Do I look my age, Lakeia? Yeah, I want an honest answer, not a hmm.
I think I
No, let me
well,
put your Absol in the
I
microwave.
don't. No. I was comparing the difference between your age and my age because I do not look my age. Do I think you look your age? I think you look about a couple
Hey, Fish.
You look like a distinguished gentleman that has.
I think that's a fancy way for her calling me old, Joe.
No, it's not. I think you look like a distinguished gentleman has Helen back with whips and chains.
See there, I think she's man. We ain't gonna ask her no more, y'all. But most people can't believe that I'm already retired. But I got into the game when I was like 18 years old and stayed there pushing and going till I put my time in. So I put it to you that way.
Oh my gosh, Joe. Joe said, Vault, are you at the age that you need a pill to be frisky?
No, I don't have any problem in that area. None.
Oh my gosh.
No, that was.
Oh my God. I knew there was going to be some funny questions, but I think that one has to be my favorite so far.
No, don't have the little pills yet.
Lenny Gale said, my husband is 16 years older than me. I've always dated older gentlemen. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because a lot of the guys my age that I was surrounded with, during the times that I dated, if they were just, immature or just I like the more intellectual side of a person. I don't know.
Why? Yeah, you look at damn it, it just something like whenever you're out with me. I think somebody said something about the way it looks when I'm out with you. Who the hell?
Oh, no.
What?
No.
What did it say? I missed it. I caught half of it.
No, I'm not going to read that out loud.
What did it
And
say?
actually, I'm going to move that comment.
What did it say?
I don't like that. Please don't. No, that's how rumors get started. Don't say anything like that.
Okay, I missed it. That's why I caught it halfway.
Yes, so drop it.
Okay.
That's a very touchy subject with me. I do not. See, and here I was having fun.
Okay.
I was trying to think. Vaught, what's your favorite movie?
Hold on. Somebody said something about they work in psychology. They got me if I need them. What the hell are you trying to say? I don't need a psychologist.
Hello.
Yeah, that's what she. We'll go back to the. I don't like quacks.
What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Red Dawn, the original.
I was trying to think. Vaught, me and you've had conversations about movies before, and my taste in movies and your taste in movies are total opposite.
Yeah, she likes chick flicks, yo.
Not necessarily. However, what is one of the movies that you've seen me watching in Office a lot? Let's see how much you pay attention.
I'm trying to think of the damn name of that son of a bitch. Not Pride and Prejudice, but oh crap. See, you make it. You showing how bad my memory is.
That comes with age.
So the great things.
Just wait till your birthday comes around.
I don't have birthdays.
I'm gonna title a live stream "Over the Hill and Into the Grave," starring the Vault Keeper.
Yeah, y'all keep on. Yeah, I'm gonna dig a grave and bury her in it, y'all.
You have no idea what my favorite movie is?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of it. I just told you that. The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh no, that's a couple years ago. That's on the shelf over there. Every once in a while I'll watch it. But what's the one that I've been watching here lately that you'll come in and go, "Oh Lord, not again"?
I don't remember. I told you I have a shitty ass fucking memory. Not for some reason, Pride and Prejudice keeps coming ahead, but I know that's not it. It's anyway. What the hell is it?
Death Becomes Her.
Yeah, that's it.
Where the two ladies and they start falling apart and breaking and gluing skin back on.
Yep. Shadow, I remember seeing Star Wars Return of the Jedi in the theater when it first came out, because it wasn't long after that is when I had my first encounter with a damn Bigfoot. And the first thing that popped in my head is, why the fuck is somebody running around out in the woods in a damn Chewbacca outfit? It looked like somebody put Andre the Giant in a Chewbacca outfit. I won't never forget. That's the first thing that popped in my head when I seen one.
Oh, yes, ma'am. The Craft. I have The Craft. I have Practical Magic. I have, you name it, I've got it. But I'm also a big Vincent Price fan. If y'all don't know that by now, I love Vincent Price. I'm telling y'all, I could have Johnny Depp laying in bed with me on one side, Marilyn Manson on the other, and Vincent Price sitting at the end of the bed telling me scary stories. I would be a happy-go-lucky girl, let me tell you. Love Vincent Price. I love all of the older movies. I love black and white movies too.
Good evening, folks.
What's your favorite type of music, boss man?
I
seen that question as well.
I'm partial to rock and roll. like AC/DC, stuff like that. Kiss, Rob Zombie. That's my forte. Now I do like blues. That is not my squeaky. Look, she stole my squeaky cherry.
Yes, I stole his chair, and I'm telling you now. I understand why it's. I'm talking this. It boss man, birthday present, new chair. I love this chair, but
I ain't buying you a damn chair because you stole mine, you damn thief. I hope you fall on the floor. I finally got that chair wore just right where it fit just right, and I come in my office and she done stole some bitch.
Hello to everybody just now joining us. I see a lot of new people coming in saying, hey, how are you? Glad you could join us tonight. We're congratulating Vault Keeper for reaching 2,000 subscribers. This is just a little impromptu thing.
Hey, you want to throw the damn thing in the damn chat room when there's some people in here?
Well, I wasn't going to since we wasn't going to be on that long. This was just kind of a...
fuck it. We're going to do it anyway.
All right. Music for me, I'm more of a Metallica, Nine Inch Nails, Marilyn Manson, Pearl Jam.
See, I like N.I.N. too. My favorite song by them is Closer.
Pumpkins, Blue October.
There y'all go. Don't come in acting stupid though. Everybody's been good, so.
Oh, there's a lot of people. Saving Abel. Imagine Dragons. Which I miss seeing them by just a smidge. Johnny Cash. I love some Cash.
How you doing, Shadow?
I'm putting my headset in, brother.
Hey, Papa, how are you?
Hey,
Hey, Great White.
Bye.
Yeah, I can hear you. Somebody's got their YouTube unmuted in the background. You got to mute your YouTube. And somebody's got a whole lot of damn reverb.
I think Papa's driving.
Yeah, I'm driving.
It's not me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, you got two. I'll shut up.
You got to mute your YouTube.
Who is that? None of that.
Great.
Come on,
I'm
Graham.
here. My bad.
Oh, great.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Graham, did everybody know?
Somebody has their YouTube unmuted. Mute your YouTube.
That's me. Not me.
My truck. Yeah, I don't know.
Hello? Nope. God damn it. What about now? Okay, I think I figured out who it is. Great. You got your YouTube. You got to mute your YouTube side. Now y'all got to go back.
Did you mute me?
No, I did not mute you. Y'all got to unmute yourselves. Everybody else has got to. They got to unmute themselves on here.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah, I hear you driving.
Thank you. Great. You got to unmute yourself.
Yeah, you're drowning out.
Papa, I
Jim.
can't hear. I'm gonna put you on mute real quick.
Papa, you're drowning him out.
Yeah,
you're drowning out people.
I got it, Shadow.
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you now.
Yeah. Great. You got to unmute yourself. I can mute you, but I can't unmute you. I cannot unmute you. I can just mute you.
Amazing video that I watched today you made, Vault. I mean, that was awesome. I saw a dog head. I don't know if it was it was crouched right in front of you. I don't know if it was a coyote or something else because it was low to the ground. It appeared to be big. Go ahead though. Then I
Well-
saw a dome head.
Well, if it was a coyote, he was hiding mighty damn good because I didn't see him and I didn't never hear him, but I did hear something howl at one time, but it was too damn big for a coyote.
It was right in front of you to the low right hand side of you.
Nah, I don't.
And I marked the time in the video. You needed to read the comments. I marked a bunch of times. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I was going to tell you. Thank you.
Okay, check those.
I got D going through the video and he's pulling
Mhm.
stuff out.
Yeah,
And
I have a
he-
lot of stuff. Yeah. Go
and
ahead.
D's pulling a lot of stuff out, enhancing the video and
Okay.
going.
All right, cool.
He's going to send it back. He's going to talk about it. And he's going to send it back to me.
Cool.
And then we're going
That's
to have
good.
we're going to have a live stream. Just don't look.
Okay.
There was so
Here's
much
what-
going. There was so
Yeah.
much going on around me. I didn't have time, and I wasn't trying to look in the viewfinder because, like I said, there was so much going on around me. I know for a fact, and D can tell you, at one time I was 10 feet away from one. I knew I was close, but sometimes if you act like you don't
Yeah.
see them and keep walking,
Uh-huh.
either they'll move because they think they're hidden, or
Uh.
I don't know what their intentions were. I don't know if
No.
they were trying to run me out of there or what, but I know they were surrounding me.
Okay, well, you said one at about 10 to 10:20. Listen, this is the time. 10 to 10:20. Right there, you said, there's one right there out in front of me going that way, and you pointed to the right. I
Yeah.
saw one run on the right-hand side of them double trees there, going across the path that you were talking about the other direction, where the dome head had red-brown fur, and it was scooting. I mean, right in front of you, and I think they were trying to ambush out on you. If one went one way in the X and the other one goes the other way in the X, they're meeting in the middle and doing some kind of maneuver.
Well, like I said, I just didn't like some of the stuff they were doing.
Yeah. You backed out, huh?
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about that on another show.
That
we're
was
gonna
me. Okay,
Yeah,
I will.
we're gonna dedicate another show to that right there.
All right. Well, invite me, but I was excited and I appreciate you. Go ahead. Next person.
How's it going, Graham? I ain't heard from you in a while.
Oh man, not too much, man. I've just been checking things out, watching the video. Yeah, I'm observant, but I did see some stuff like he said on that video, but I mainly noticed your tattoos. Yeah.
I didn't.
I done muted the laugh.
I wasn't even aware that y'all could see that. I figured my hands the only thing that y'all saw.
Now you
Think
had
about
it.
it. Yeah, thing about it
Go ahead,
is,
Kelly.
thing about it is though. I mean, everybody already knew. You've already told them if they ever meet you in person, to know it's you,
Yeah.
what to look for. I mean,
Well, like I say, I don't just portray the vault keeper. I am the vault keeper. It's not just a persona. That's me. That's what a lot of people don't understand. That's the reason why it's so easy to be the vault keeper, because it's me.
I'm the shadow. That is me. Might not be inked on me, but it's in me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, believe it or not, Grim's not my nickname. I took up that persona because of a long story, ex-girlfriend type deal.
Mm.
But my nickname is actually Bull.
Hey, okay. Fine.
No bull.
Oh, God darn it. What the hell
Yeah.
is going on here? I can hear Papa now.
Yeah, I just.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just unmuted my microphone.
Yeah, I did that a while ago because it was so loud. The reverb was coming through so loud. I couldn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
Greens, Papa.
How y'all doing?
All right. I like that background you got.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. That's some of my work that I do. I'm like, one thing I do say about this community
That's
is
better.
we do take care of our own. And if you guys need any artwork done or anything like that, don't hesitate to hit me up. I'll try my best to do what I can for you. And if you and like I think somebody in the chat room said they had a new channel that they were starting. If you guys need help, I'm more than welcome to help with a lot of the information that Darkest passed to me, Lakaya, and Vault. I'm like, cause we grow this thing together. You know what I'm saying? All of us are family. All of us do what we got to do
Amen.
for each other. So that's the way I look at it.
I'm the same way. I may not be as talented as Papa in art, but any other thing, like y'all can look at my videos and y'all can see what I do. So
Graham, stop selling yourself.
Yeah.
You're
Hey,
good what you do.
what happened to Great White? What happened to him? He was in here and all of a sudden he left.
Yeah.
I think
he cut
his
out.
phone was acting up.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I do research. I do try to bring as many sightings as possible before I do my videos, and it takes me a while to do them. So, looking forward for your information that you got on the Banshee. Okay.
I
Let me know when you're ready.
know. I am so, look, I'm telling y'all, Vault got on to me earlier about that. I am so behind.
I'm not pressuring you or anything. I don't do that.
I do have it. I do have it. I know I have it. I actually went and found it that night after I talked to you. Was gonna send it to you. Stuff happened and I completely forgot, and then I remembered about it, and at that time I wasn't around where I could send it to you. So,
That's fine. It's fine. Take your time. I don't rush nobody.
Hey, Vant was asking who all was in here. Right now it's the Vault Keeper, Lakaya, Papa Midnight, Shadow, and Grim.
She wants to join. She's more than welcome, I guess. Right, guys?
Yeah. She's supposed to be getting her a mic. I don't know if she ever got her a mic. If she got her a mic, come on in.
she did. Remember, she was on one of the other live streams.
That's right.
Last I heard, she was supposed to be starting up her channel.
Yeah. Come on in, Vant.
Wonder if she did.
Lakayla,
I'm supposed to be working with Chaos Productions too.
Oh, awesome.
After that, yeah. He's got something he wants me to do called the Storm, I think it is. He said it would be perfect for my voice. I also sent him one about the Deer Woman.
Oh.
I figured it'd be good for his voice.
Yeah.
Because of her abilities. There's been some sightings of that thing for a while. I think since like 1970s, maybe later. It's a Native American myth. Everything's supposed to be a myth, but it's not. There's been sightings of it. And I sent one that to him. So.
Go ahead, Papa.
Lakaya, before you forget, I didn't mean to cut you off. Make sure you send me the information on the other Papa.
Okay.
That's
sure will.
Because I want to get that out very soon.
I sure will. Actually, after the live stream, I'll start getting some information together and sending it to you.
Please do. Because what I read after we got off the phone, I really want to do it. I'm really excited to do it.
Well, I have several books sitting over here beside me on the bookshelf right now about the other Papa, so I'm pretty sure we can get you a lot of good information. You can go from there.
Oh yes. And you know the funny part about it, that was my favorite character in this show. and I never knew it until Vault brought it up earlier. I know we speaking in code.
That would be a great place for you to really, sink your teeth into.
Oh, that's my boy. Hey, there's my boy D Dawson here now, y'all.
Hey, sorry, y'all. I was jumping on real quick.
Hey, no, dude, I done told you come in anytime you want. Hey, we were Shadow was trying to talk. We were talking a little bit about the video. I told him I was working with you. I sent it to you. Had you go in and do your magic and see what you could find, and
people are going to be extremely surprised.
And
what usually takes me 2 days, I'm about 75-80% done. I'll have it to you tomorrow, Mr. Vault.
Hey, no problem.
I fell asleep at my desk messing with it.
Look at 10 to 10:20 real good.
Bro, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm not gonna give it away, but like I said, y'all are gonna be surprised.
Hey, no.
Yeah, because I want y'all
He's gonna
like
give
to
it away.
go back after you see this breakdown and watch that video, and you're gonna have one of those, aha eureka moments.
Well, I told him that everything going on that I didn't realize it at the time until I'd actually got past it. But I was 10 feet beside one.
A little bit closer than that.
Well, yeah. Hey, who is
Right.
that just popped in?
Martinez.
Maritza.
I don't
I just
know.
want to come on and say hi to everybody.
Hey, man.
I woke up, saw you were live, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, we did I told everybody I would do a special when we hit 2,000, and I've been giving a little bit of Q&A, and people have been getting to know me a little bit better.
Oh, that's awesome, Mr. Vault.
Ain't no problem. But yeah, y'all, D, I got a hold of D and asked him personally to look at this video because he's real good. I like his work he's been doing on his channel. So,
I hope I can do it justice.
You do.
I've been pulling a lot of stuff out of it. Like I said, I was going by frame, and that takes a while. But
It's the
like
best
Walt
thing
said,
I've ever
we had a
seen.
great conversation today. And we'd probably still be talking, if the kids hadn't came in and the old lady hadn't showed up. But usually it takes me a couple of days, but I'll just sit there and went nuts on it.
Well, like I said, I appreciate it. And like I said, to see that, and that's what I like
Hey,
about
everybody, can you hear me?
Oh,
Too
yes.
many.
Yes, ma'am. We
Yep.
can.
Hi, everyone.
How you
Happy
doing?
birthday, Lakaya.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Ooh,
you so
sound
much.
Latin.
Yeah, D, tomorrow is Lakaya's birthday.
Oh, outstanding. Happy birthday, Miss Lakaya.
Who are we speaking to?
This is Maritza, New York.
Hi, how you doing? I hadn't
You
been
don't
up
hear
to.
this funky New York accent?
I do now.
Hey, Miss Maritza.
It's been
Hi,
a long time.
Mr. D.
Been a long time since I've been to the Big Apple.
Greetings.
Greetings. And I'm from Bronx, New York.
Oh, that makes it even better.
It's a Bronx tale over here. But I
Awesome
just
movie.
wanted to say, Z, I love your work. Grim, I love all of you. I'm so happy that we can all be on one accord and actually work together because I hear the YouTube nation is kind of hard to get along with.
It is some, but that's what we're trying to build, a better family, a better oriented family, diversity of family. Like I said, everybody's got their unique qualities, and if everybody can learn to get along, I believe this family can go further.
Yes,
I wouldn't
we
even say
can.
learn to get along because I think everybody gets along like gangbusters. And when
Oh,
he
well,
says diversity, Vault's not kidding. I mean, I'm not a narrator, but these guys I talk to on air, off air. I mean, it was almost like an instant friendship,
And look, what y'all get on air with me is the same way I am if I'm not on there.
Absolutely.
That's just the person I am. But D, I recognized he's got a background with video, and that's the reason why I sent it to him. And I got in contact with him and asked him, can you look at this? I wanted it critiqued with somebody that's got the eye for video, because that's not me. Like I said, I had so much going on around me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't paying attention to foot tracks or nothing else, because I don't know if y'all
I
can tell
saw
how
that.
I don't know if y'all can tell how thick that is. At one point, I'm on my hands and knees trying to crawl through this stuff.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, that's exactly what I would do.
Well, that and there was something up in front of me at that one point when I turned around, because there's a creek up there, and it's probably about 10 feet wide, so you can't jump it. It's deep. And I did not want to be put in between of where I have nowhere to back up from. Even though I am armed, I go out armed all the time, and it's not just for these creatures. It's because of, you never know. I've run into poachers out there. I found an illegal marijuana grow out there.
That's where I want to be.
Well, and I tell y'all the odd story behind that. This is they went in there and they spent some time clearing out and setting this up and growing it, and then they didn't ever harvest it. It just died in place. So
Mhm.
something had to run them out of there. Not to. You're probably talking about several $1,000s worth of product that just died, wasted away.
That's
What kind of
burned.
wolves you got in that area?
What kind of what?
Wolves in that area. Do
We
you
don't.
have wolves?
No, there's no wolves here.
Then I saw a big dog head too, but we'll talk more about it. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one interesting thing. When Walt and I were talking today, when I'm reviewing my own footage, I never really listen to the sound. I kind of just play it through and look for the visual cues, things that seem out of the ordinary, and I'll watch it back through like that a couple of times. I actually got to do that while Volt and I were talking, and
Cool.
I mean, I became obsessed with this video. You can tell you because I was watching him walk through as we were talking, and I was like, "You turn this way. You heard a noise that way, right?" And he's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "All right, just making little notes on the side because I'm seeing what he's." It's hard to explain if you've ever had an experience, or especially more than one. You can kind of pick up that unusual shadowing aspect of what you're seeing,
Yep.
especially in film. And I'd ask him, "You heard something? That's why you turn this way, right?" Because sometimes I'd see something to the left if he was turning right, and vice versa. So, like I said, I'm really excited. I was excited enough to fall asleep messing with it. So,
But
Cool.
well, like I
No, that's
said,
a great job, Walt. Great job.
well,
absolutely.
I wish the batteries
Did a
had.
good job.
I wish the batteries hadn't died on me, but like I said, I'm learning. And see, that's the other thing. A lot of y'all don't realize until I talked to D, he didn't know this. The camera I got, the reason why sometimes it goes in and out of focus like it does, and all of a sudden it'll clear up and kind of back up. It looks like it's trying to back up. It's got facial recognition software built into it. So a lot of these
Oh, so it picked up on the face while
exactly.
you.
Think about that
Uh-huh.
in the perspective of how many times you saw it do that.
Yeah, like I said, I know for a fact I've seen 8 different creatures, and I think there were more in that damn thicket. Now this is an area that I have never been in before. What y'all saw was the first time my feet hit ground there. But like I said, we'll talk about that after D
Wow.
gets finished with his stuff, and we'll dedicate a live stream just to that.
Seeing that video reminds me, I got to do one this week. I got 2 choices though. I'm gonna let you choose, Lokela. All right, one's a Japanese myth named Alma, and the other one's trolls, actual real troll sightings.
I do the trolls.
I was just gonna say trolls. I love trolls.
The movie?
I
Trolls?
think
Okay.
Latoya would love
I want to
that.
hear both of them though.
The little ugly peach
Well,
things.
I'll do the Alma next week and the trolls this week. I'll probably do it Friday. Definitely
Awesome.
Friday.
Oh yeah.
D, the more I got to thinking about today, we got to figure out something. We got to hook up together, and we're gonna have to go out and do an investigation together. If nothing else, we'll find the ground in between where we are and a hot spot or something, and see if we can't find something.
Perfect idea.
Whom? Whom? Who do you speak of?
What's that?
D.
D.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that'd be nice to see a video with y'all guys in it, or at least hear your voices in it. That'd be nice.
Yes.
Sir, with this odor thing with Bigfoot, do you think that's a sign of fear or aggression, or it's just an odor?
It's hard to tell. I don't believe they have that odor all the time, because if they did, they could never catch any game, because sometimes it can get so bad it's worse than getting pepper sprayed.
Really?
Yeah, I heard you sniffling. I heard you sniffing in the air like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, because what y'all don't know is the smell. The wind is blowing. There's a smell there that smells like old dried blood and decay. And I'm trying to stay the hell away from that, because somebody's camera's on in there in the bathroom. I don't know who it is, but
It sounds like to me. I mean,
I didn't want somebody to see something they didn't want nobody to see. That's why I said so.
That's what Rich.
But
well, I mean, it
LOL.
sounds like to me. I mean, there are a lot of animals. I'm not gonna say what the name because I don't know. There's a lot of animals out there that put off a scent, like skunk spray.
Yeah, but no,
Or
this
I
Well,
ain't
learned
like I
skunk
this
said
spray.
morning.
before, I worked in the zoo for about 6.5 years. And the reason I asked that question is because when the alpha male, the gorilla, there would be times he would be very aggressive with the female and sometimes the babies too. And he would let off a smell. And I think that was the indication pretty much to stay far away from him as far as possible. Because when they get violent, it's pretty bad.
Come on.
Yeah, you're right, Vault. So would be pheromones.
Yeah. Remember just
Yeah, like I said, I think if they, well, two people just dropped out. What the hell? Okay,
D left in
uh,
Charlotte.
okay, well,
She
but
he or she couldn't get their camera to stop. I guess.
okay, well, they might have hit a button they weren't supposed to and ejected themselves.
Could
Have
have
you ever
But
done
had
that.
that problem? Have you ever had that problem and you on a new Android? Just reset your app preferences, and then when you open it up, deny access to your camera, and it'll never ask you that question again. That's what I do.
yeah, like I said, but I don't think they smell like that all the time. I don't know if that's something they can put off. I don't. That's some of the questions I want to find out. But this in that video that I put up yesterday, or the day before, there's a smell. That's the reason why I keep smelling the air, because I'm actually trying to go away from that smell, because to me, that's that's basically like going to the dinner room.
yeah, I agree.
Because you can smell. I don't know if any of y'all ever smelt old blood, but it's got a unique smell, and then there's the old decay mixed in with it. So that means to me that it's more than one animal, more than likely. And if the more I moved, it seemed like the closer I was getting, and that's the reason why it kind of seemed like I was going in random directions. I was actually trying to get away from it. The other thing is, with the way those creatures were trying to surround me, the best thing to do in that situation is be unpredictable. Go this way a few steps, turn, go this way. It keeps them from being able to predict where you're going to be at. Especially when you get some thick stuff like that, because like I said, I know for a fact, because I told D where to go look at. I said, I know I was standing right beside one, but the way I did that without it alarming or nothing else, I pretended like it wasn't even there.
How close do you think you've ever gotten to one, Bolt?
I think that in that video, I'm about 10 feet away from one.
That's super close.
That's awesome.
No, that's not awesome. Then things can pull your
scary.
freaking head off. Yeah.
Scary as
Who we
hell.
got speaking here?
Papa?
Okay, I heard somebody say excuse me. That's the reason why I was saying. I didn't know somebody else new joined, but
Yeah, that's
like I said,
scary as hell.
I've had one come by and knock a deer stand out from under me.
Oh,
Ooh.
see,
That's would be scary for me.
Well,
Yeah.
y'all need to go listen to the interview that Wes did with me. The very first time I ever had, look, I didn't even know these things existed. My damn cousin accidentally, when he got scared, he was holding a shotgun and tensed up, and his finger was on the trigger with the safety off. He accidentally fired on one of these things. And when he did, it pissed it off. That thing covered 75 yards before I could blink my eye. Come by and knocked us out of a metal deer stand. It broke the legs on it like they were toothpicks.
Wow.
With
You
you
know?
still in it.
Yeah, with us still in it. When we hit the ground right as it comes by. And when we hit the ground and knocked the air out of us a little bit, we kind of rolled and left. It went one way. It went one way and we went the other.
my question was, what was the conversation when y'all got to safety? Did you cuss him out?
Oh, I got the worst ass whipping I ever got in my life by my grandpa because I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be.
Oh, well.
Ouch.
Well.
How old were you then, Walt?
So what now?
Yeah.
How old were you then?
I was around 13 years old. He was about 10.
Oh, damn. Okay.
See, Wayne?
Y'all got dangerous
I was
stuff.
actually
Yeah.
I was I was actually teaching him how to hunt because
That's not.
when we grew up, me and him were like best friends. And like I said, if I went somewhere, he was 90% of the time you were going to see him with me. And like I said, a lot of people were asking Wes over there, what is a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old doing running around out in the woods with a 12 gauge shotgun and a 30-06? Well, that's not unusual for where I grew up and when I grew up.
That's true.
I was running around out in the woods when I was 9 and 10 years old with a 22 and 22 Magnum and a 22 pistol and stuff like that.
Well, like, you know, a lot of my background, I used to, you know, bow hunting, was in bow competitions and things like that. And I'm talking about I was at the age of like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, when I met Lakeia, y'all, she was Mid-South Women's Bow Champion.
Wow.
Sweet. Skills.
Shit.
Oh yeah, she's got some
My
skills.
daughter's into archery. Actually,
She that girl from
also.
Tangle. That's what she is.
Girl,
Well,
you
I-
don't want to pick them off.
Well, like I said, that's just the kind of stuff I grew up in, and then she grew up in, and that's kind of why we gravitated towards each other. But like I said, the weapons things, if you grew up in the hills in the country, you know, you didn't get to go to the mall and stuff like that. I was probably, how the hell are there 2 D's in here?
I'm only seeing
That's
one.
great.
I see 2.
Seeing
see
I
two.
think he left.
Okay, now there's 1.
Yeah.
Wait a minute now. I know I ain't been drinking. How the hell am I seeing double?
D, check your account. D, check your account just in case. Just in
Yeah.
case somebody tries some fuck shit with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Bob,
Be very
Yeah.
careful.
my system's computer no longer has internet. I don't even know if we're still alive
I can hear you.
Yeah, we still live.
We're still live.
because I cannot see any chat. The only thing that's working for me is my phone off 3G.
Okay, I don't know. You might have hit a dead spot then with the router, but yeah, I'm still kicking and going.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still alive, guys.
That might be if somebody gets accidentally bumped out of here, it's not us. It may be my crazy net. Cause see, there's 2 D's again.
Yeah, he's right. There is. I'm seeing it too.
D, say something, D. Please do, so we'll know that you in here and it ain't. See, I'm thinking it's a hot pocket in this damn room.
Oh well,
Yeah.
I tell you what, Hot Pocket's fixing to get fucking fried.
I'm on a hot pocket diet.
Well, the time I grew up, my dad I was about 9 when my dad started teaching me how to shoot. First gun I shot was a 22 long rifle. It was a
Hey,
Luger.
Vault,
Yes.
I lost net on my phone too and had to jump back in. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
How the hell did you lose? Okay.
I have no net nowhere on anything in here.
Hold on.
Weird.
Hold on just a damn minute.
I'm having to use my data up to be on right now.
Hold on.
The connection probably reset.
Restart your computer.
I just did.
Okay. God damn it.
See, I don't think that's D because
No,
D sounded
that ain't
sleepy
D.
when he was on here.
He ain't
That's somebody
saying
else
nothing.
Yeah, because if D came in here, he engaged the conversation. I do not think that's D.
No. Well, whoever it is not fixing to like this shit.
I mean, I don't know what happened. Like I said, every system in here just no net at all.
And see, I don't understand why I don't understand why somebody be messing with us like that, because I done told them what's going to happen if they do, because we're not bothering nobody. We ain't said nothing about nobody.
I don't understand how you have net back there, but I don't.
You check the router, Lakeia?
She's sitting almost on top of the damn router.
Yeah, and we're on the same one, so I don't.
Remember how I told you our system was set up?
Yeah, I remember. That's why I was
Mhm.
wondering. I was wondering it could just be some running interference on her Wi-Fi signal, causing it to bounce off.
No, I got it right here in the chat thing over here. Somebody's done tried to access under D like 19 times.
Yeah. Somebody probably be dosing your live stream.
Well, this
Think
account for D, every one of them comes in under a different IP address.
Yeah, it could be somebody trying to dox your live stream, meaning they just sending stuff here trying to cause your shit to crash.
Well,
That's what
Well, let them
that
go
what it
right
could be.
ahead. This ain't the only systems we've got.
yeah, y'all don't worry. It won't affect y'all any kind of way,
Bring their
I'm not
they can
worried.
bring
I'm
their
just worried about you guys.
dude.
yeah. They bring they
Hold
bring
on. I
their
think I just got loaded back up. Hold on.
they bring their ass over here. We gonna have a problem. Come where I'm at.
Yeah, they're gonna have a bunch of
I,
problems.
well, if somebody is in here, I want to tell y'all. If I catch y'all messing
Hold
with
on.
anybody that is from my family, I take that personally. You do not want me to take shit personally. I'm just forewarning you. I don't know how much plainer to be. Like I said, I've tried to explain. I portray a nice person. That don't mean I am a nice person.
Hold on, y'all, just a minute.
Mm,
I'm about like Vault. I may act nice, but when people mess with my family as well or my friends, I get very violent.
mm.
Shadow said somebody hacked his cam.
That's probably really saw that.
I knew something was wrong with this shit. I knew it was.
Huh?
Hold on.
That's creepy.
Well, Hot Pocket. The only
No,
one.
no, 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 no. I'm gonna talk over that because that's going left. Just hold on a second.
Okay.
Well, I hope they had fun because I just fixed it. I just fixed that little problem. New IP.
Yeah, because I was able to come. I was able to get my net back.
Yeah, new IP.
Right.
Well, it bounces anyway, so I mean, you never know. It may be saying I'm in China somewhere.
Well,
I'm not being. I don't know. From what I heard about China, I wouldn't want to be in China right about now.
China ain't that bad. It just depends on where you go.
All right. Apparently, everybody was still able to hear. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how they hit my stuff and not your stuff.
Mm.
And I'm talking about they hit everything of
Well,
mine.
that's like the other lady that was in here. She just dropped out. I didn't catch her name, but she dropped out.
Martez.
Yeah, the Shadow dropped out. D dropped out. He tried to come back in a couple times, and for some reason, it said that his IP was. I don't understand how two of him come in here.
I don't get that either.
Okay, which I know. I know D goes under.
Hey, Papa, I can't see my chat right now. Is that person in the in the chat over there we talked about earlier? You know who I'm talking about?
Papa's
Yeah, I know
on
what you're talking about, but I'm not see. I don't see. I can't see the chat right now. But give me a second, and I'll be able to look at it. For you.
All right,
Give me a second.
Lakea, do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes, and I can't see anything from. That's what I'm saying. I've got Hangout on my phone, so I can't see any of the back door right this second. That
No,
I had to.
I'm talking about in the YouTube chat. They were in the YouTube chat a while ago, and then all of a sudden they left.
Yes, and it's fine.
Martinez said it just dropped her.
Yeah, see, it shouldn't have done that. Well, I'm sorry,
All right,
folks.
hold on.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, Bob. If you can still hear us, because we don't know if you can or not, because we're getting knocked out, hit the number 3 because it is my favorite number. Because I can see the YouTube chat. Everybody's going in and out for me on the Hangout side. Or I'm going in and out. I don't know which one.
Okay. Yeah, almost everybody can hear us. Everybody can hear us, guys.
All right. Well, there's that back again. I don't think they can. I think I fixed that problem. All right.
It's always something. I mean, I wish folks would get a life for real.
They need to, for they don't have one.
Go in your own lane. Find you something else to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
It's amazing.
And it's not.
It's amazing. Somebody.
It's not. Go ahead.
It's amazing. Somebody brought up a name, and all of a sudden we started having problems.
No, my whole thing is if somebody had something with you or something with me, that's one thing. But they're interrupting guests. They're interrupting people that have no dog in any race, and that's just absolutely disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't like that.
He's gone. He ain't in chat no more.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No assuming. Let's just keep it rolling. This is about Vault and his 2,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Like I said, I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you. Like I said,
how's it feeling, Vault?
Look, I never thought this little channel would do what it's did, and it's all to the family and friends and fans and
subscribers and you know, Mr. Darkwaters for helping you start off it exactly and bringing everybody together.
Yep.
Yep. He just tell you the truth, y'all. Dark I told Dark one of my stories that an encounter of a ghost encounter I had years ago. That's how I got started into it. But what got me started into the paranormal thing was you guys, you and Darkwaters, because y'all told me just to go into paranormal news and stuff. Advice and come on, I'm doing pretty well. So I'll give y'all.
Grim, I remember your first time on chat. That was when you left your friend with the wheelchair.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that one.
I remember.
Oh, my God.
I think I know what happened, y'all. And that
Well,
one,
it's all right. Just keep it moving. Let it. You just don't even bring attention to it. Keep it moving.
I remember my first time meeting Vault Keeper. It was through DW, and you guys were just trying to just be a cool group, just flat out. I mean, you guys do treat everybody in here like family, and that's what's cool.
we try to. I try to help as I say we, but I try to help as much. I don't like speaking for somebody else. I try to help as much as I can. If I tell you something, the kid tells you something, 99% of the time, and there's that 1% sometimes unmistakable stuff happens. But I'm going to try to do what I say I'm going to do.
Yeah, see, yeah, that's what I like about you guys. You guys are actually men, or Kaya's term, men and women of their word. And there ain't many people like that in this world. I know very few.
Is Miss I can't say her freaking name now. The
Maritza?
other, no, not Maritza.
Linda?
I don't know.
Yeah,
if that's her name.
she's on mute.
Yeah, you have to take your mic off mute, ma'am. I can't unmute you. Oh, she left. Okay, well she can come back. She can come back in if she wants to. Anybody that was out can come back in.
I didn't even see that picture. I can't see half the panel anymore for some reason.
Well.
Oh. Huh.
It happens. Keep it moving. You know me, Vault. I'm just one of those people. I don't even pay stuff no attention.
Yeah.
That would explain the Hot Pocket.
Well.
Exploding in the microwave.
I'll sicken to the chaos. She can nuke the shit out of him.
Oh my God.
The nuking the hot pocket. Again. Hey, Linda. And she still doesn't know that she needs to unmute herself.
She's not in here no more.
There she
Yeah,
is.
she just
Yes,
joined.
she is. She
Oh,
just
okay.
joined.
Okay. Okay, I see her now.
Hit your microphone, Lydia.
Yeah, you gotta hit your mic. Who is Jeremy?
That's Great White. That's Great White coming back in.
Hey, Great
Can
White.
you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
All right.
Sorry about if you got bumped out or something earlier. I don't know what
My
happened.
phone went crazy and died.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know your camera's on, right? Miss
Oh,
Linda,
no.
your camera's on too. It doesn't bother me if y'all leave it on. Just I just like to let people know that way because you may show something you don't want to show. Somebody else just joined. Who is that? Maritza. Okay, just joined. How you doing? You got to unmute your mic. Y'all's mics are muted. You got to reach up there in the. It's if you're on a phone, what it looks like, the mic is on the left side, I think, and the camera's on the right side. You gotta. If it's lit up red, it's not working. You got to make sure it's not lit up red.
Yes, please turn your cams off only because if there's something in the background, we can be copyrighted for it. We want your live streams that you participate in to be able to be posted.
Yeah.
And keep up on the channel because A, it's hard work, and B, we want, the family and audience members to be able to hear y'all ask questions and talk. But if, you got cams on and things like that, that can cause copyrights and we have to take them down. No cams.
And that also means we don't want to see people in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And their nether regions.
Somebody's got their cam on still. Please cut your camera off. There's a button, you click it. It'll be a little camera, and then you'll watch your screen change. There you go, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that deep guy, he seems to be a real nice guy. How long have you known him, Walt?
I met him probably, what was it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? It's been longer.
Yeah.
It's been 3 weeks ago, I think it was now. I met him through Swamp Dweller.
Oh.
Hey, Vault.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fish wants to know if there's a way, can you add him to the Hangout by just using his phone number contact or something like that?
Don't know. I can try. Try. Let's see here.
So, LaKayla.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been into witchcraft?
Born into it.
So
my whole family.
Interesting. That is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's all I know. It is my whole life. I have been literally born and raised into it. Generational.
That is cool. Never met anybody like that. I met some witches.
There's different types. You have some that their families practiced Appalachian magic, folk magic, hoodoo, and don't even know what they were doing at the time. It was just the way they were. And generations now are just now putting the term witch to it. You have people that have chosen to become Wiccans and not practice the witchcraft of it. They just follow the religious aspect of it, which to me, a witch is a witch is a witch. It doesn't matter which tradition you follow. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. I say you do you, boo. That's what I tell everybody. You do you.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good.
I am trying to figure out how to get Fish in here.
How's that coming, Walt?
Hey. It ain't going.
I grew up, Lakaya. My grandma is a witch now, but I think she, like you said, she was practicing some other stuff before she decided to become one. And Like I said, that's what me and DW have in common because there was a lot of craziness going on in my home because of what Spanish people call it Santeria,
Mm-hmm.
where
Mhm.
they practice with saints or whatever. But what I explain to people, no, it wasn't with saints. It was pure black magic before she just, I guess, became a witch.
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of families that have traditions to where, um, I wouldn't say superstitions, but they have literally craft traditions to where, if you sweep somebody's feet with the broom, you must spit on the broom or it'll bring you bad luck. Hang brooms above
Yeah.
doors, you know, um, just tons of different types of things. And some families they still keep their Christian traditions, and there's nothing wrong with that. But they're recognizing that they were practicing some form of magic as
Lakaya, hold
well.
on a second. Fish, can y'all hear Fish? Fish, say something. Hey, can y'all hear him?
Very
Barely.
Black.
Hold on. I don't know what the hell I just did. Well, that's what I thought I just did.
I'm back, guys. That was weird.
Can y'all hear Fish?
Say something, Fish.
Partly.
He's talking, but let's see here.
I didn't hear him.
No.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to help to merge the calls. Got dead blanket. Freaking. Hold on. Let me try this one more time, y'all. Fish, I'll call you right back.
All right.
I got.
Now, see, I
Can
heard
y'all
him
hear
then.
You did hear?
Yeah, but he sounded very robotic at.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, Grim,
Yeah,
we hear you.
We hear you. Graham.
Okay. For a few seconds there, my screen went completely black.
I hope they're not playing games again.
No, they can't get back in the way they did before.
Probably my thing. I got to keep my mouse moving. Or it'll.
Are
it'll
you there?
count.
I don't understand grown people that play games for no reason. Just
Well, don't even give them that much credit because some of them are just children, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's
I
right
mean,
on that one.
that's why this is just an impromptu thing. This was just last minute. Wasn't expecting to do one tonight, and I just said, "Hey, Vault, let's take a break and talk."
Congratulations, by the way, Paul.
well, thank you very much.
Proud of you.
But tomorrow night, the only people that will be on panel will be people that will be sent the link directly. It will not be posted in chat.
Go ahead and talk, Fish. See if y'all can hear him now. Can y'all hear him?
Yeah. Still
So
We can
muffled.
hear him, but I can't understand him.
It's
Yeah, it's like real bad.
hold on. I'm seeing if I can.
Can you just send it to him through? Can you just DM it?
Okay.
I don't know what that was.
That's interesting.
All right, see if you can DM him the link.
He can't join for some reason. It won't let him join through his Hangout, but I think I know why.
He may have to change his email and
Well,
create
I
like
think
a complete new account.
he said the app won't work on his phone for some reason. I don't know
Oh.
why, but I know Lakea had to actually download a plugin. She was using what was you using?
No, at first my computer would not let me have the plug-in.
I
And
know
so
that's
then I had to use my phone and it let me through for one live feed. And then the next live stream, it wouldn't let me back in. I had to make 4 different accounts, clear a bunch of stuff, make another account before it finally let me back in.
but
Wow.
yeah, but we had to download Google Chrome and put the app on for Hangout on her computer because she was using Windows.
No, that's not what I'm on now. It wouldn't let me get in through that way tonight.
Oh, okay. I
I
don't
had to
know.
use my phone again.
Fish is gonna have to try and create a complete new account and see
Well,
what'll happen.
what I'm fixing to do is go to it. I'm fixing to figure out, find a different way to do this, because it seems like Hangout is. I think they're fixing to shut Hangout down for YouTube anyway in April. So I'm fixing to figure out some other way to do this. Sorry for that, y'all.
I don't know.
Papa, you're pretty scary. I have to lower the your intro kind of gives me chills. It's really scary.
Oh man. I worked hard on that. I'm like, y'all don't know. I'm like, y'all don't know. Like, I had 7 to 10 different stories I was dropping. My computer crashed. That took me like 4 hours. Like, I spent 6 hours fixing my computer and another 4 hours of doing that. So,
Like
Lord
the
have
story
mercy.
was really good,
I
but
mean, it's
the
good,
voice
but
is very what do you call, very gurgly. So it's like
Yeah,
I had to
it's kind of
re-listen to it.
the problem was when I compress it, because what I did was I sent it to Lakaya Vault and Dark first to have them give them an exclusive listen to it. So when I did that, I couldn't. If I would have sent the lossless form that wasn't compressed, it'd have took a whole lot longer to upload. And it was like 7:30 in the morning, and I had to be at work at 9. So I was like, look,
You're
I'm
in
finna compress it.
Healthfield at
Yeah.
yeah, I'm in Healthfield too.
So I had
So I
to.
know you got scary stories like me.
Actually, this story I wrote you guys, that was the original story. That was
Okay.
nothing someone sent me. That was actually me. That was actually me and a writer I know. We got together and we wrote it together.
That was your personal story?
No, that was original. That was original, 100% off top of the head story. That wasn't true.
Oh, okay.
If it was true now, then I'm like, but it does hold some true value to it because it has happened to me being in the house with my kids and they toys just go off for no reason. And I'm around them and them toys just go off. And I swear to God, if you get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, all your lights are cut off and you have sleep and you hear Elmo laughing and you watch
That
The
happens
Conjuring
all the
and
time in here.
you watch The Conjuring right before that, then you go, yeah, man, it kind of fuck you up.
Anything, and I don't really get scared, but it's that have to go to the bathroom moment that you start thinking stuff when you gotta wash your face and you think Jason's standing at the bathroom door.
You ain't
oh
scared.
man.
You ain't scared until you by
No.
yourself.
Here's something that's really scary though. It from the Pennywise from It was staring
The
through
new
the
one
window.
or the new one or the old one?
The old one.
Okay, because the new one, I'm about to say the new one or the old one, because the new one looked just as freaky from just the photos of it, because it does come out later on.
What scares you, Walt? Nothing scares Walt, probably. Not when
Spiders.
you scrolling through the
Yeah, I
woods.
don't like I don't like spiders. I will remove a spider with a shotgun.
Hey, Vault.
Yes.
Vault, can you come here for just a second?
Yeah. Hold on, just 1 minute, yeah.
Okay. Y'all can keep talking. I just need him to run in here.
I tell y'all
What
what scared the
scares
hell
you,
out of
girl?
me.
My name's Maritza.
Marissa, what scares you?
Rats and mice. I have a terrible phobia.
And
And
you in New
yes,
York.
I live in New York,
You
and
live
there's
in
a
New
lot of
York,
rats,
so your
but not
rats
in
is
my
big as
house.
that.
You don't have regular mice. You got mice that look like pet dog men.
Yes,
That's
they do.
mice.
They look like. But
All
I'm
right, Papa,
petrified.
Oh yeah.
your turn. What you scared of?
What I'm scared of, I can tell you right now. What I am scared of is fucking silence, dead silence. Like, if you been somewhere
Really?
and it feel like, have you ever been somewhere and it feel like someone sucked the damn noise out the room and you can hear a pin drop, just dead silence will fuck me up. I need ambience.
Yeah.
I
White
need
noise is
ambience.
a
Wow.
blessing.
Can you
That
guys
shit
hear
All
me?
scared
right,
me. Yeah, we can hear you.
Jeremy. What about you? What you scared of?
Snakes mostly.
Thanks.
I was
You?
gonna say silence too, but
Hello, y'all.
Hey, Empire.
Hey,
What you scared of, man?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, nothing. I'm here to congratulate the Vault Keeper, man. That was a bold move he did today in that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, he
Okay,
stepped away
guys,
for a
Vault will be
minute.
back on in just a second.
Gotta go.
All right,
Mhm.
I'm back, y'all.
What are you scared of?
Me?
Snakes. No, me. Snakes.
Oh.
Me too.
Snake.
Really? Yeah.
Snakes, snails, and slugs.
Okay,
Snails and
anything slimy or
slugs.
creepy, right?
That's new.
Yes.
Oh,
You
I'll
just hate
get
the
quit that
sliminess
snake
of
in
the
a
slug, don't you?
heartbeat.
All right, I guess it's my turn. I guess.
What is it, Grim?
You said
Clowns.
cows?
Clowns.
Oh yeah, trust me, I know.
That's a
I
common
know,
phobia.
Yeah, I'm with you on the clowns too.
Yeah,
Oh,
clowns.
I had some bad I had some bad things with clowns.
Like over
Little,
living single.
about 5 years old, 5 or 6. We went to the and
Somebody
there
cut
was
out.
this clown dressed just like Pennywise running
Oh hell.
around the tent,
Oh hell no. See, I would have
and that
played my
scared us.
favorite child. Grim, I'd have played my favorite childhood game with his ass, but with hollow tips, pin and tail on a donkey.
But yeah, that man, I ain't scared of anything else. Believe it or not, actually I did fall off a cliff. I didn't hit the ground though. And I've been nearly hit by
Hey,
a car.
I want to I want to test Graham's theory. I want to take him squatching with me.
That would be fun.
You can count me out. You invite me when you go to
Easy, Paul.
Sabiza's.
I don't get scared that easy. That'd be fun though, Bob. I'd enjoy that. I ain't kidding you. Survival kit.
Y'all do the Sabiza's trip, y'all can call me.
In an extra pair of pants.
Nah.
Get you a pair
I
of
don't get
Depends.
scared like
I
that.
got plenty on my truck.
Somebody's
Yeah,
hey y'all. Who is Empire?
Right here, right here.
Okay.
That's me, Vault Keeper.
How
Stout.
you,
How you doing, man?
all right, how you doing, man? You
Hey, I'm
wasn't
just enjoying your show, hanging out with you.
good. Hey, what part of Jamaica you from?
Now I'm Jamaican parentage.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know I'm here in New York City. I'm in
Okay.
Manhattan right now, Upper West Side.
Cool.
What part are you from? Gasaba, please?
Hey, that video you put out today, man, that was a bold move in the woods.
Dude, I do that all the time.
Wow, man, you got a lot of heart, especially with all them dog men running around. Wow.
Well, the reason why I was asking what part of Jamaica, I've run around over there too.
Okay, where you been? Which side, the country or in Kingston?
I've been both.
Okay, my family is from Waterhouse. That's down in Kingston.
I know what Waterhouse is. I've been on the backside. I've been on the backside of the little island a couple of times.
Oh, Shucky now. Vamp is here.
Okay, understood. But Vault Keeper, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan of the woods. I love the woods, and I've been through the woods already. And just like you, I'm a hunter. And a couple years back, man, I confronted something. I don't know, man. It's not no dog man or no Bigfoot, but it was something that put fear in me. And I'm a dude. I don't get scared easily. I usually like challenge. And trust me, there's things out there, man. There's a lot of things that people don't know about that's in there, and they're dangerous. And they're probably a little bit more advanced than us,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah. I got a. Yeah. That's like when I was over in, like I said, over in Jamaica. We run into stuff on the backside of the island over. I can't tell you what the hell it was. It wasn't no Bigfoot, wasn't no dog man. All I can say is it was fast and it was big, and we come back, and one of the guys said we'd run into Mampapa.
Mampapa, it sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah, it's one of their deities over there.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm not really familiar with that one. Are you familiar with a rolling calf and stuff like that?
Yes, sir.
So I'm assuming that your encounter probably, you think it was paranormal or physical?
I think it was paranormal, but it was able to take a physical form.
Oh, okay. Well, way back in the 80s, I had an experience there that was very, very bad. I don't know if you mind me sharing this.
No, go ahead.
Okay. It was in the late night, you know, like somewhere on the back street, couple of blocks from where I live. You know, we heard a lot of shooting out there because there was a party. So like about 5 a.m., my grandmother sent me to go like from Waterhouse to a place they call Tower Hill. So I had to go there to get some stuff for her, and it was 5 in the morning. So you know, me being curious, I kind of stopped and I said, let me check out this area where I believe like the drama occurs. So I looked in the grass and all I saw was blood. It was a whole lot of blood. So after that, I noticed there was like invisible footprints started printing down in the grass coming towards me. So I got scared and I took off and I started running. But the weird thing about that, I felt like I was moving in like slow motion, like something held me down. And I got so scared that I tried to scream and my voice just muted.
Damn.
You know, and ever since then, man, that made me a believer. And I was very young when that happened. I don't know if you know anyone that had an experience like that.
I've heard that a couple of times, especially where someone died suddenly that wasn't of a violent death. I've heard that a couple of times. There might have been something there in that area to come claim that soul of the person that left.
Okay, okay, understood. But yeah, that was like one of the creepiest paranormal encounter I had. I mean, I do had encounters here too, but like I try to stay away from the paranormal because I investigated for about like a good 19 years, and I got to the level where I say, you know what? I do not want to open doors. I do not want to be involved with this because there's a lot of creepy stuff happens when like you feed into it.
Oh yeah, look. We had to go to an area we had to go to an area that they had a mambo come out and over a coca plantation and basically put a spell over it to try to hide it from the locals, and it didn't work real well. Something else happened and some people went missing.
Yeah, I mean, coming up as a kid too, man, I heard a lot of stories and heard balls of fires flying around, and they were speaking about the rolling calves them that really used to come out at nighttime. And you know, I had an encounter with one of those too. And what I really believe that these things can also operate through the animals, and they could actually send these animals to attack you or just terrorize you.
See, we were told they could take over the animal and make it, control it.
Isn't that like a skinwalker?
Kind of, sort of, but it's
Skinwalker is different.
yeah.
Okay.
They actually stay in like a human-like form, but they can actually take over animal. They can take over your dog inside your house. It's just as been as friendly and nice and make it want to rip your throat out.
Yes, yes,
demon.
facts.
And some people say sometimes people can pay them to do their bidding to get them to hurt other people, or A lot of the drug lords over there use them.
Assassins.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, those stuff comes with consequences.
Oh
You
yeah,
know.
Oh yeah, it comes back to you.
Hmm.
It does.
Vamp, how you
Yeah.
doing? I see you snuck in here and muted yourself. She unmuted, but I didn't hear her say nothing.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
Come out and play.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
We can hear you.
How are you guys doing?
Hey, Vamp.
We're
Hey.
doing good.
Congratulations, Vault.
Thank you. I have all of y'all and Lakea to thank and DW to thank, and
Thank you, Lakea.
it wasn't me. I'm just here. What happened to Lakea?
Where'd Lakeo go?
I don't know.
It says left.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'll be right
She's
back.
been having problems all night.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me see what's going on.
How you been, Vamp? Oh, it's so hot to have another chick on.
Finally. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
It's cold over there in New York?
It's cold, but you know what? It's been funny because it's not the coldest New York can be. Even it's like even when it's in its 30s, it doesn't feel like the normal 30s. Global warming is in full effect over here.
I wish we
It's
had
like
a
a
little
warm
bit of what
30.
you guys have over there. Over here in Texas, we have bipolar weather.
Yeah. The other day it was
We do too.
in the 60s. It was like 64. I was sweating my ass off.
Bipolar as fuck.
Wow. You sweating at 64? Wow.
Well, I had a bubble coat on. I had a coat on and a hat on because in the morning it was 20 something. How the hell it reached 64 by afternoon?
Oh, wait. Saying that. I live in Arkansas.
Oh wow.
If you don't like the weather, stick around and change. It's true. I think it
You
was
live in
60
Arkansas? I
today.
thought you lived in Texas.
What part of Texas
Stick
are
around
you
to
in,
change.
Vamp?
What's that?
What part of Texas are you? Oh, sorry. She
You know,
doesn't want
I'll
anybody
tell
following her.
I've had
We'll
some,
leave that
I've
part
had some
later.
crazies already. I've had a little run.
Oh, really?
You,
Hey,
yeah.
y'all.
Okay, I don't
We're
blame you.
having some technical difficulties, and Lakea is going to have to shut the router down. So we're going to have to
Okay.
shut this down so we don't lose everything we done.
Okay.
Have a good night.
We're going to be
Good
on.
night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. And like I said, we will be on tomorrow night at 7:00.
Okay.
It should send out a notification to everybody.
Good night,
Sweet
y'all.
dreams, everyone.
Nice
Sleep well. Good night.
See y'all later.
Bye
Have a
bye.
good time. Thank y'all for showing up.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
That's no problem. Thanks for the story.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Um,
Okay.